Step into a world where time slows down and history wraps around you like a warm embrace. Welcome back to Vintage Touch, Decor with Soul, where we celebrate the storytelling power of timeless design and beautifully curated antiques. Today, we are exploring the absolute pinnacle of winter comfort by mastering the art of plaid. If you love this journey into classic rustic elegance, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Imagine walking into a space that instantly feels like a heritage cabin retreat, steeped in the sophisticated yet deeply comforting aesthetic of Ralph Lauren. We are going to layer rich, vintage textures to build your ultimate cozy bedroom sanctuary today. Plaid is not just a pattern, it is a woven tapestry of history that carries centuries of tradition within its intersecting threads. Originating in the Scottish Highlands, these iconic tartans were originally spun to signify family lineage and deep heritage. When you run your hands across a vintage plaid blanket, you can almost feel the rugged landscapes and the chilling winds it was meant to endure. The thick, fibrous wool tells a story of survival, warmth, and enduring craftsmanship. In a modern bedroom setting, bringing in these historical textiles immediately grounds the space with an undeniable sense of soul and authenticity. It transforms a simple sleeping quarter into a nostalgic sanctuary that respects the enduring beauty of the past. Before we can introduce the heavy, dramatic plaids, we must first establish a pure and inviting canvas using high-quality foundational bedding. Crisp, white Egyptian cotton or natural, unbleached linen sheets provide the perfect breathable contrast to the heavy wool. The sensation of slipping into perfectly worn linen is one of life's simplest, yet most profound luxuries, offering a cool and smooth embrace. This soft base layer acts as a gentle visual resting place for the eyes against complex patterns. Notice how the morning sunlight gently catches the subtle wrinkles of the organic linen, highlighting its natural imperfection and relaxed elegance. This effortless foundation is crucial for achieving that effortlessly chic, lived-in Ralph Lauren aesthetic we all deeply desire. Now we drape our first foundational layer of plaid across the lower half of the mattress, setting the primary color palette for the room. A subdued hunter green and navy tartan creates a deeply sophisticated and moody grounding effect here. The texture of this initial blanket should be relatively smooth, perhaps a fine merino wool or a densely woven cotton blend. It drapes beautifully over the edges of the bed, creating clean lines that contrast wonderfully with the rumpled linen sheets. As you smooth the fabric down, the intersecting lines of the tartan draw the eye across the width of the bed, expanding the visual space. It is a quiet, elegant introduction to the intricate layering process that will soon unfold. The true secret to mastering the Ralph Lauren aesthetic lies in the fearless, yet calculated mixing of different plaid patterns and varying scales. We are now introducing a secondary plaid with a larger windowpane check to contrast the tight tartan. Layering a wide, oversized pattern over a densely packed traditional plaid prevents the visual field from becoming overly busy or chaotic to the eye. It creates a harmonious dialogue between the fabrics, where each pattern confidently speaks its own distinct language. Visually, this combination adds incredible depth, tricking the eye into seeing a much richer, more complex tapestry of textiles than what is actually there. The room begins to feel curated over generations, rather than simply bought from a single modern catalog.
We spent years in training, fighting battles uphill, when care is heavy.
To truly elevate the coziness factor to an unparalleled level, we must introduce the undisputed king of winter textiles, the heavy vintage wool blanket. This substantial piece is folded generously at the foot of the bed, anchoring the entire arrangement.
Never too hard to find, You know the places that I like to hide, and we'll go there side by side, you and I.
The sheer weight of this heritage wool provides a comforting, grounded sensation, reminiscent of a protective embrace on a bitterly cold winter night. Its rough, fibrous texture catches the ambient light, highlighting the intricate, colorful threads woven tightly into its surface.
In the calm of twilight, when your night's been so long.
When you brush against this dense fabric, there is a satisfying friction that feels intensely organic, rugged, and completely authentic to the touch. This single element transforms the bed into a visual fortress of warmth, inviting you to dive deeply inside.
Want you. You're never too hard to find. I know the places that you like to hide, and we'll go there side by side.
Moving up to the headboard, we begin constructing a plush, inviting mountain of varying throw pillows to support those lazy Sunday morning reading sessions. We mix soft, worn leather cushions with structured, plaid-patterned shams to create a beautiful tactile diversity.
The gardens you water survive, you and I, and the love that you nurture will thrive. You and I.
The leather pillows bring a rich, buttery smoothness that perfectly offsets the scratchy, matte finish of the surrounding wool and linen textiles. It is this exact tension between smooth and rough, shiny and matte, that creates professional, magazine-worthy interior styling.
We spent years in training, fighting battles uphill. When care is heavy and getting heavier still.
We arrange them in a slightly asymmetrical fashion, intentionally avoiding a perfectly rigid setup to maintain that relaxed, effortlessly curated farmhouse charm. The resulting pillow arrangement looks profoundly inviting, practically begging you to sink back into its supportive, layered depths. The final textile layer is the artful application of a lightweight, fringed cashmere or mohair throw blanket casually tossed over the bed's corner. This is the piece that adds movement, breaking up the rigid, horizontal lines of the folded base blankets. The delicate fringe dangles effortlessly toward the floor, catching the gentle breeze and adding a touch of whimsical, romantic movement to the sturdy bedding. It looks like it was just left there by someone who briefly rose to fetch a cup of coffee. This cascading throw serves as the visual icing on the cake, introducing a supremely soft, luxurious tactile element that contrasts the heavier, utilitarian wools. It bridges the gap between rugged cabin aesthetic and high-end, uncompromising, sophisticated luxury interior design. Beautiful textures can easily fall flat without the proper illumination, so we turn our attention to creating a deeply atmospheric, moody bedroom lighting scheme. Soft, warm bulbs placed in vintage brass bedside lamps cast a magnificent golden glow across the room. This directional lighting creates long, dramatic shadows across the folds of the plaid blankets, emphasizing the three-dimensional volume and incredible depth of our layered bedding. The brass reflects the warm light, adding a subtle, glamorous sparkle to the rustic surroundings. As the evening approaches, this ambient glow transforms the bedroom into an intimate, secluded haven, completely insulated from the chaotic outside world. The lighting highlights the rich reds, greens, and browns of the tartan, making the colors sing with vibrancy. To complement the masculine, tailored feel of the Ralph Lauren-inspired plaids, we introduce carefully selected antique leather accessories around the bedroom space. A worn vintage leather trunk placed at the foot of the bed serves as both storage and a striking visual anchor. The deep, rich cognac patina of the aged leather harmonizes flawlessly with the earthy tones found within our carefully selected vintage woven tartans. It brings an element of adventurous travel and historical exploration to the room's overarching, nostalgic narrative. Running your hands along the cracked, weathered surface of these leather pieces connects you instantly to the past, grounding the room in undeniable reality. These masculine textures balance the softness of the bedding, ensuring the room feels appropriately complex and grounded. No room is truly complete without the addition of personal, soul-stirring styling items that breathe actual life and personality into the surrounding decor. We place a stack of cloth-bound antique classic novels on the bedside table next to a flickering candle. A small, tarnished silver tray holding a pair of vintage reading glasses adds a deeply personal, lived-in touch to the meticulously styled nightstand. These tiny, thoughtful details are what transition a room from a staged showroom into a genuinely beloved home. A ceramic mug filled with steaming tea sits invitingly on the tray, completing the fantasy of the ultimate slow, cozy winter morning routine. The fragrant steam gently wafts through the air, marrying perfectly with the visual warmth of the surrounding textiles. Stepping back to admire the final result, the bedroom has been completely transformed into a rich, layered sanctuary of ultimate vintage coziness and charm. If you enjoyed this transformation, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a lovely comment. The harmonious blend of crisp linen, rugged wool, rich leather, and perfectly scaled plaid patterns creates an atmosphere that is both intensely luxurious and profoundly comforting. It is a space that beautifully honors the past while providing an unparalleled retreat for the present. Thank you for joining us today at Vintage Touch, where we continually strive to craft stunning decor with real, meaningful soul and incredible history. May your home always be a warm reflection of your personal journey, and until next time, stay wonderfully cozy.